Hello guys, welcome back to the Civil Engineering YouTube channel. Please subscribe our channel for more civil engineering videos. Today our lecture is about the factors affecting the concrete strength. What are the factors which affect the strength of the concrete? So in this lecture I will discuss some factors that affect the strength of the concrete. So coming to discuss the one by one, the first factor which affects the concrete strength is the water symmetry issue. It should be kept in mind that the water symmetry issue is the main key which play a role in affecting the concrete strength. And usually the water symmetry issue has the inverse relation with the concrete strength. It means that if we increase the water symmetry issue, if we increase this ratio, then the concrete strength decreases. And if we decrease this ratio, the concrete strength increases. So it has the inverse relation with that of the concrete strength. And usually we take the water symmetry ratio range of 0.3 to 0.5. And if increasing the water symmetry ratio after the 0.5, the concrete strength will decrease. And by reducing the water symmetry ratio from 0.3, concrete strength will increase, but it affects the workability, and concrete will not be much workable concrete. So it is a major effect on the concrete strength. The second factor which affects the concrete strength is the curing time. It means that we should place the concrete member, it may be beam, column or slab. We should place this member in water, and we should provide the water to our structure members so that the hydration process inside the concrete goes well, and it increases the strength of the concrete by doing the well curing of the concrete. So it is also the factor which affects the concrete strength. And without the curing time, the concrete strength is not that much as we designed. So we should take care of the curing time. We should provide the curing time for the concrete so that it achieves the well-desired strength of the concrete. The third factor which affects the concrete strength is the mixing time of the concrete. The mixing time. So in this case, we should provide some minimum mixing time for the concrete so that the each constituent of the concrete, like the coarse aggregate, fine aggregate, the cement and the water, should properly mix with one another, and there is no void produced inside the concrete. So that's why we should provide minimum mixing time of 2 minutes. We should minimum provide this 2 minutes to mix the concrete before pouring of concrete in any structure members. So the fourth factor which affects the concrete strength is the use of the vibrator. So the use of the vibrator also affects the concrete strength. We should use good vibrator inside the concrete so that the concrete reaches to the every void present inside the concrete. For example, if this is my beam, if I place the beam in the site and I pour the concrete inside this beam, so the concrete usually not reaches into each corner of the beam. Then what we do, we use vibrator. We use vibrator so that the concrete should reach to each corner of the beam in well proportion. Means the proportionality of the concrete should not be disturbed. It means that the aggregate, the sand and the cement particle should be in the same proportion as in the top as in the bottom. They should be in the same proportion throughout the beam, and they should be well vibrated inside the beam. So the good vibrator inside the concrete increases the strength of the concrete. So these were some factors which affect the concrete strength on the site, and we should care of these 4 factors while doing the inspection of the concrete. And don't forget to subscribe our channel for more civil engineering videos, and thank you for watching our video.